Okay, here's a problem I kind of forgot to tell you guys about. This is a different problem. Problem that's not in there. So I recorded everything. I thought I was recording everything, and then I finished and I wasn't recording, so now I'm just like, I'm just gonna do this problem. Okay, so you need to make sure, so this is my area. The width will be x plus 1. So look at the exponents. Remember, they must be in order. So if they're not, put a placement 0 for x cubed and bring it back to x squared plus 6x. Okay, so if there's no x cubed, bring in a what's it called, a 0. Okay, if it's x4, you might need 4 boxes. I don't know, we'll see. But we know the width is x plus 1. So in my first box will be x to the 4. So now, just gotta figure out the other sides. X cubed, right? X cubed times x, x4. This becomes x cubed. X times blank. So now we have a 0x cubed, right? So what's x cubed plus what is 0? Would be just the opposite symbol, which is negative x cubed, right? So if you did the box method, you'll figure out that this is just 0. So this is negative x squared. This is negative x squared. We do have an x squared, which is 2x squared. So we have to figure out what adds to negative x squared to get to positive 2x squared, which you will say should be 3x squared, not 1. Okay, please get your symbols correct. So then this one will now be 3x. Okay, and now this will be 3x. Now we have to figure out what adds to 6x. 6x. 3 plus 3, right? So this would be 3x. And so therefore, this would just be plus 3. And our remainder is 0 plus 0. And so it checks out. So now our length is actually x cubed minus x squared plus 3x plus 3 inches. So the length is this. Okay, so that's one problem. Another problem I want to mention are these problems over here. I did forget to talk about these ones. Yeah, good luck. Just kidding. Let's see. So this one, you see how they have the same denominators here. 2 over x equals 1 plus 1 over x. So there's two ways you can do this. You could either move this to the other side and do all that stuff. But if you see that these are the same variables or same denominator and you have 1 here, this is like your best friend. 1 is always your best friend. Put a 1 underneath it. Make the same denominators on the right side. Okay, put that line there to separate. Remember, you need a fraction and a fraction to cancel. So then let's make the same denominators for everything. We get 2 over x equals x over x plus 1 over x. So now what do you notice? All of them have x as your denominator. Let's get rid of it. Now we have 2 equals x plus 1. Therefore, minus 1, x equals 1. That's it. Okay, so don't panic over these type of problems. Just use what you know. And what we know is we multiply by the opposite denominators to add the denominators. Okay, all right, that's pretty much it.